welcome back. Week 6 of Valorant as we are jumping into a pick and ban between two teams, which is Cheesecake Factory versus Castek, currently tied for second place. I am your host and mate here with Chapazard and
hello
only Babe. Okizu.
Hello, hello.
So,
welcome everybody.
welcome.
You guys ready for a good match tonight?
Ooh, I am. I think so.
These are some of our top seeded teams, so I'm anticipating some pretty good play.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have no doubt. I have no doubt it's going to be a good time.
All right. Throw.
This is the final week.
A plug. Yep. It is the final week, and it is for all the marbles to be invited.
Select
into
your agent.
Into the finals. So, looks like
Yes.
Looks like Castek have locked in their picks. Cheesecake Factory perhaps trying to make a last-minute decision and changes. Nope, they're locked.
Yeah, so we've got some big important games this week because this is leading into the semifinals and then the finals.
No semifinals. We just go finals to grand finals.
Yeah.
Oh,
we make it
no
more,
need for semifinals.
Yeah, we make it more celebratory for all of the teams, you know? If you
Yeah,
make it to the
yeah.
last week, it's the finals. You're there.
Yeah, I like it.
Cheesecake,
We,
focus on your match, okay? It's 3 minutes delayed, alright? You don't need to be stream sniping.
So we do have Castek on the defending team this first match with Cheesecake playing attackers.
That is correct. That math checks out.
Checks out.
I'm trying to remember all of my wonderful commands for this game. It's going to be very hectic.
It's alright. We will
The
have
auto
plenty of practice.
observer will not be working. Man, I don't know. Auto observer.
We will get
there.
Yeah, we will get plenty of practice in before our grand finals. Ensure we have a nice, smooth presentation.
Like,
Flashback.
As most of the teams are currently pushing right through the upper, getting the control here.
Dilo rotating over to A to help his team out now.
A lot of smokes, a lot of plays. Player on A does go
One enemy remaining.
as Castek will. Actually, we have to be trying to make a takeover. He's actually going to opt out for saving the sheriff here. There you go.
Working on a little bit of an economy play, I guess.
He might try to get some exit picks here. We'll see if we'll make anything out of it. Let's turn on. Maybe we'll hack some. There's one. It's a nice little perspective to be able to have that X-ray. Obviously, you don't have an idea of where the players are, but with the X-rays,
It seems to be pretty default in most of the broadcast, even for CSGO as well as Valorant. Just leave the X-ray on unless they want to show perspective. I don't mind. I like knowing personally. Chacardo.
well, looks like Cheesecake Factory will secure that first round and goes straight in. Bombs
Look
at
at
A
that teleport
once
out.
again.
Hard push into bomb set as that. It looks like Castek is just rotating over.
Spike planted.
Cheesecake goes on ahead and gets the plan.
Pistols for D-Lore here. 4 HP in the dream. Switches over to Shorty. Smart play here by Gyoza. Opts out to fall back.
standing.
Adrian does go down. D-Lo with only 4 HP. We'll try to get an execute here. Not quite there. We'll get chased down. Oh, that short does put in some mark, but Trap Cardo with a double will secure that final kill. Everybody is safe from the explosion and on to round 3.
Cheesecake had a very strong start as attackers. Taking both rounds initially.
Well, full buy for the defensive side here, so let's see if they make it work. Looks like
Gotta bump your
Cheesecake
levels.
will opt out for having kind of quiet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You know what? I'll just max myself out.
Now we're
I just have
talking.
a top quality microphone. Millions and millions of dollars. Nice pick here by Trap Cardo straight into the middle push.
I
D-Lore
thought
here.
maybe I was just loud.
A lot of times I am very loud, but I guess not when casting. Ooh, Ming with a nice pick there on B. Slight little pressure. There's still a full stack here at the middle. D-Lore could jump on this ice here if he can do it quietly. He does have the reload at the ropes. Oh, dangerous
nice
little
peek.
spot. Oh, does get taken out. Joy with a nice little shot here. Ming does get a second peek on B. That will actually activate Cheesecake Factory to consider going for bombs at A instead. Adrian playing a long game here. Will flash himself in. Slightly flat blinded.
2 players right now.
Oh.
Very
Bobby Lowe is actually just hiding in the smoke here. Does find another player in the back. Slimmer will trade it out.
30 seconds left.
2
Spike
versus
planted.
2.
Last
Oh,
player
Slimmer
standing.
with another
Ooh.
pickup. And it's all up to Ming to try and secure the first round for Castex here.
But he had the high ground.
Ming's
He
definitely a
does
good
have the
player.
high
He is well.
Good pick,
Flames.
third one for him. But great trade by Enjoy. Nicely done.
So both of our teams are, like we said earlier, tied for second place. Both teams have picked up 7 round wins throughout the duration of our open leagues. Tonight is the deciding factor on who gets to take second and third for open leagues going into finals next week.
There.
Oh,
There.
There. There.
Right there.
Alright, looks like full stack for Bobsat A here once again. A lot of abilities going now. Bubbly straight in with the shorty there. A lot of trades are going now. Inani will get 1 through the smoke.
You will not kill my ally.
Slimma with the heal on the Enjoy. Oh my goodness, someone gets picked up by A90. Good damage with the Sheriff there.
Spike down A. 1 enemy remaining.
E90 is just dropping a lot of damage with that Sheriff. Makes it quite possible for this round here,
Last player standing.
but not quite there yet. Trap Carter will secure that kill. It's all down to Ming, 32 HP.
This time 1v1. Ming could actually pull this one off for his squad.
Trap Carter does have the spike. I believe he knows
Both
that the
sub
player
50% HP right now too.
He knows that Ming was in sight. He did put in some damage earlier.
Oh,
Well done.
touchy
Can't
stuff.
Clears
kill
his
a
angles
nightmare.
pretty well. Alright, secures a 4th for Cheesecake.
Cheesecake having a strong start here tonight. Will be interesting to see what happens when they swap sides. If Cheesecake is able to hold up this momentum, or if Castex really is able to take control.
It's a little bit chaotic and crazy on this map to be able to hold off like a full-on team pushes.
Yes.
Let's see if Dealer can make a nice little shoulder peek. Does get the information that there's at least 1 player on B. Ming is holding here on mid. Will get pressured by 3 players. gets blinded once again. He's just hiding behind the wall there. Does get taken out by Slimma. It's all up to D-Lord to hold down the site. He decides to get out of there, but I don't think he has enough time. Just down to 23 HP. And gets iced up as well. Full on
Spike
retake.
planted.
4 versus 5 with D-Lord being quite hurt. Does with a quick pop flash into the site, will get taken out, but does get 2 picks.
Last player standing.
Dillard try to make an entry play there, but gets instantly taken out. Trap Carter with 3 for the round. Cheesecake Factory up 5-0.
Both teams have a strong start, but we're really showing that there's a pretty even matchup here. It might just be that we're seeing Cheesecake having a strong offense. We'll see if they're able to keep that momentum, like I said, going into a defensive push, though. I'm kind of curious how
They're blind with fear.
Instantly taken out by Enjoy. Nice flash there by Adrian, but will get taken out. Enjoy with the second. E40, I think, just straight up had a shorty there.
Player standing.
Wow, that was a good round once again. Enjoy. Man, players for Cheesecake Factory are popping off, just dropping 3 kills, and it's not just a one-person performance here. Obviously, Trap Carter got a 13. We just saw Slimmer with a 3. Enjoy had a 3 last round. Yeah, pretty dominant start here.
Carter picking up 13 kills for his team already.
Yeah, 13 kills, 1 death.
Quite a dominating.
Heavy
presence right
B presence here. Let's see if Bubbly can at least pop 1 off here and maybe make a... I would like to see him smoke here.
Face your fear!
Oh, that's rough. So blind. Just so blind. The whole team is just rolling in through all of these smokes, trying to make a play. Great damage, and I respect the aggression. I think Bubbly was able to call a full B push here. The Cheesecake kind of getting predictable here with 5-man pushes onto the site. And
that does allow Castek to pick up a 1 win on defense.
yeah, Castek just cheated players over right away as soon as they saw utility come in and worked in their advantage. Put in 1 on the board.
I like seeing the teams clearly switching up the strategy, not just going the same repetitive cycle over and over. After Castek having such a dominant defense on that one, Cheesecake's probably going to have to make a move now and switch it up, not just 5-man push to A side again.
Shutting them down. Enemies up there.
Did suppress 2. But Adrian's playing outside of the site here. I don't like this. He literally could just let players in for free here. There is a lurker mid. And it's a little bit more on the slower pace here, but look at this. Castek already rotated committing players.
Off your feet!
Enjoy. And Trap Carter will take an opener. There is a smoke up in heaven. Flashes are coming through. There's Adrian. Will get taken out. D-Lore will get a double off of that rocket. Bubbly will come in with a flank.
Shadows traveling.
Does get stunned.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, Trap Carter
Wall raised.
did get the finisher there.
Cover going out.
Interesting strategy. Fakes the teleport.
Blinding. What's another? No.
Yeah, he had no information on where the players are. I would like for him to play a little bit more aggressive and perhaps maybe go for a peek to clear that close left or close right. He cleared majority of the site except for the back right, back left portion. So valuable effort, just very hard in that 1v2 situation.
Yeah, it's that just last little extra step that they needed to make sure that they were in the clear.
And mate, do you find that the is jump peak as prevalent in CS:GO as we see it in Valorant?
Yeah, I mean, people do it in this game all the time as well. It's called a shoulder peek. You kind of just jump up and then you basically what's called an air strafe. Oh, look at that stun. Ooh, enjoy with the entry.
Feeling sight.
Flash going in. Oh, nice save by Slimmer, covers his teammate. Ooh! Ming with a great trade. Comes in to help his teammate that was completely vulnerable,
Spike
but
planted.
gets traded out. All up to E9 and Bubbly.
Last player standing.
Bobby Low, let's see what we got.
Stealing sight.
Oh,
Good try.
it's rough. It's rough. Just sheer force in numbers, and I don't think Castek knows how to deal with that. But yeah, going back to that topic about like air strafe and shoulder peaks, very common in Counter-Strike, very common in Valorant as well. Same concept. Basically, knife out, so you have the most air speed as you're jumping through, and you kind of just use your like 3 pixels of your monitor on the right to peek over the corner to see if you have some, if you see an additional pixel on your monitor that is not supposed to be there.
Overexposed.
Ming with a nice pick, great entry there. Will get some support from a beautiful second pick by him.
Spike down
Switches
A.
over to pistol. Fully blind. Trap Carter will get an opener. Will secure it. Bobby Low will flash through. Nicely
Player
done,
standing.
but gets traded out by Storky.
1 for 1 there.
Elor knows where
planted.
both of these players are. One in the back holes and one inside. Oh, I thought D-Lord had that. Storky was just quicker on the trigger.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be.
Not to mention, these players are playing at probably what's considered a fairly high ping for the national average.
Yeah. I mean, actually, Storky is on 25.
Oh,
Server host much.
Find you,
oh okay.
Yeah, and then the rest of the players have 50 average. There's a couple that are in the 80.
Shadows traveling.
So here comes the smokes. Again, I don't like this way of just being so far out of the sight. While I understand you want to be playing for the rotations and things like that, Ming will get an opener for the mid lurker. Enjoy, Wookie wait. Yeah, he's gonna throw out a flashbang here, and we'll start with the entries.
I wonder what
Bobby
the
Low
rationalization is
hiding in the
for
back.
that distance. That separation from everyone.
Oh,
One
Ming
enemy
with a
remaining.
beautiful shot. So up to Trap Cardo, but don't count him out just yet. Will get shut down by Ming. 3 picks, 2 in sight and 1 on mid lurker. Nicely done.
Last
Great
round
work
before the
by
switch.
Another one.
Babalo. He was able to survive and play within the smoke there.
Last round before the swap.
Sometimes just plays like that, you know, throwing your own smoke down and playing inside of it and utilizing, you know, walls for cover. Just buys enough time for your team to rotate.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Strong defense here by Ming and
Stealing sight.
Babalo. Gyoza with a lurk down the middle. Noise being made. E90 will probably get a pick here. There is a fight down the middle. Ooh, gets blinded out.
Oh, trading shots.
Yeah. Oh, Ming gets caught with a with a teleport. Ooh, Ooh, ballsy
Last player
move by
standing.
E90. Goes straight into the site there. Adrian
Spike
with the
planted.
rotate. We'll
You
get
will
stunned
not
here.
kill my ally.
Oh, what
What a play.
move.
Flashbang.
Ends up winning that fight because of his missed grenade there. Does get stuck. Shut down by Storky. Painted on. BM.
Cheesecake Factory picks
Switching
up the
sides.
first half.
10-2. Very strong first half dominance. Yeah, I mean it's hard, man. When you have like a full-on team of 5 that are throwing all of their utilities against you, and there's like a 1 or 2 person site on defense. There's only 2 options: either just aim forehead or play smart and buy time for the rotates to come in with your utilities.
In forehead.
That's
It makes
true.
sense, right?
That checks out. Quick math.
I got that. That is an inmate special right there. Aim forehead.
That's all you gotta do. Slimmo will put an ice wall up here. Yep. Nicely done. Let's see if they'll decide to break through the sights here.
Cover going out.
That was a little bit. I have to make a bunch of noise to get to the wall.
Entries. Jet will go up and over. Great crossfire going on here with Slimmo and Gyoza.
Spike planted.
Nice.
One
Slimmo
enemy
playing
remaining.
it
Out for those
almost
headshots.
perfectly. Delor will take one down, but it's 1v4. There is no shot there. Yeah, you can see how that planned out very nicely for Cheesecake Factory. They kind of set up a crossfire. As person comes in, they have to clear 2 angles, and it's just so hard to be a point man for a team against that. Nicely done by Slim and Gyoza there. Gyoza decided to back out of that fight a little bit too early, in my opinion. But overall, Slimmo was able to hide within that smoke and pick off 2 free kills, pretty much killing somebody broadside.
It seemed like that wall that Cheesecake put up at the beginning of the match really stopped Castex's initial
No
push on the
charges.
bomb side B.
Yeah,
And then
for
they had
sure.
to either break the wall or figure out some strategy to maneuver around.
Yeah, and then at that point, you can see Gyoza utilizing the one-way smoke here, as we would call it in CS. Just throwing that smoke on top of a pixel, which creates a gap on the bottom for you to see feet.
Brilliant macro.
Oh, and
Spike
George
down,
is
mid.
going in
Leaning up.
with the trap Cardo. E90 and Ming just ratting in the sewers, waiting for the players. Uh-oh. Spotted. The gig is up.
They might be able to get a couple picks here. It's pretty tight. Cheesecake blocked the door.
Uh-oh.
And it's 5-2.
Stop.
Last player
Stop.
standing.
Oh
One down to Cheesecake really utilizing the utility tonight, showing that they have
Match
quite a bit
point.
of experience. It looks like we got to swap to bomb side A. Castis gonna go for a 5-man push onto
Yeah.
A.
A 5-man
Cheesecake-
push versus
They
5-man
will
push.
break.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cheesecake is already there waiting. They know.
I do not remember how to set up a free observer, but let's just see how this ends up being. Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
Just pure. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Defenders win.
Cheesecake takes round
Okay.
11. This is round 11 of our open leagues, by the way.
Wow. That was
Going to Cheesecake Factory.
just sheer
just
force.
happened.
You know, if I did not have a 3-minute delay on, I would have said stream snipers. Because it's just so funny. Both teams showed up on the same site, and then both ended
Yeah.
up pushing into each other. That's hilarious. Well,
Incredible. Cool to see it.
you love to see it.
They love
Um, with that being said, Chap, why don't you tell us a little bit about our wonderful sponsors of this season?
Our wonderful sponsors this season. Well, we've got the one and only Monster Energy.
Yeah, monster.
Need I say more? They've got
Yes, you do need to say more. I would like to have a mini fridge, please, and a lot of monsters for grand finals, please, and thank you, Monster, please.
Oh
thank
my!
you.
Can you imagine if we had a mini fridge full of gold and white monsters to power us through the grand finals?
The mini
And
fridge
that-
request has been there since season 1. This is a
Yeah.
very real request.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how much our viewers would love to watch us drink Monster on stream.
I think it would make them thirsty, and they would have to go and buy a monster, and then come back.
Yeah,
Just take your
Yeah.
phone and the stream with you, go to the store, pick up monster, and come back.
yeah. And then of course, we've got HyperX celebrating their 20th birthday. They're hooking gamers up with some awesome peripherals. They've been doing it for 20 years. And they've got some excellent products out there. A returning sponsor, so we're very thankful to have them as well.
Absolutely.
And of course, all the stream assets you've been seeing, those awesome transitions and the graphics
Let's
and
go into
the
a transition here.
the visuals. That is Alapex. And Bobby could tell you more about them, obviously.
Oh, yeah, tell us,
You
Bobby.
could.
I think Bobby knows a
Definitely
little
good.
bit about them.
Just a little bit. Alapex being a premier creative agency located right here in Palmer, we have had the absolute pleasure of being able to work with MTA on so many factors, not only the MTA branding, MTA Foundation branding, but also getting to take part in this fantastic esports event. I am so thankful for the opportunities.
Yeah. And it's been fantastic work. We dig it. And then of course
Dig
we've got Fury. Fury is your kind of what I
Well,
gather
let's
from
not forget
Fury is
about
that
our
they're
other platinum sponsors, which is F Secure and Arctic Comic Con. By the way, Comic Con
Yes.
coming up in May.
yeah.
But yeah, gold sponsors. Let's
Get your
get our
tickets
gold
to Arctic
sponsors.
Comic Con. I hear lots of good events are in the works for that.
Facts. Can
Yeah,
confirm.
so I'm excited about Arctic Comic Con. It's cool that they're incorporating gaming into that, and that they're looping in MTA gaming as part of that. So really excited about that.
We should go through and double check on the other teams
Yeah.
to see if they have finished up their match arenas, so we can go into our next round, right?
Correct.
I forgot. Valorant, we're doing 2 rounds per night, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So we'll pick out another match for us to observe, but obviously while we're doing that, our other gold sponsors are JSI, Trajectory, Wasilla Rotary, Fury, Zyxel, Upper One Studios, Subway, Sienna, and Comsoft now apparently added to the list. Ooh.
Yeah. See, I said Fury earlier. I'm running this from memory. I'm not looking at the list of sponsors. I just remember them.
I just,
But not what level they are, apparently, because I thought Fury was one of our platinums.
Why?
But we do appreciate that they're coming in at gold.
We do. You know who else we appreciate? Our silver sponsors.
It's true.
Dorsey, Iron Dog, Rent-A-Geek, and who is this? Who is Nomad Cinematics? That's new. Can
I've
Sounds
heard
like
of
a
them.
couple
maybe
of chunks.
perhaps you could tell us a little bit more about them?
So, Nomad Cinematics is a local film company here in Palmer, Alaska that specializes in telling your brand's story through the visual medium. We try to make it look as cinematic as possible. That's our claim to fame. Yeah.
Nice. And obviously our broad
keep-
sponsor, Alaska Raceway. Any of you guys watch NASCAR at all? Because, I mean, I don't. But something amazing happened in NASCAR. And I just kind of want to, like, highlight it.
Do tell.
There was a guy that was on the last lap in this, like, it's like not the NASCAR race, but it's like, you know, one level below NASCAR.
Nice car. Yeah.
Yeah, nice car. We'll just call it nice car. It's almost NASCAR, but it's a nice car. And the dude just ends up full sending it, hugging against the wall on the final turn, and goes like 30 miles an hour faster than like the other 4 cars, and he ends up actually, I think only like top 5 or something teams like proceed to the next round or something like that. And he, like, there's a radio communication. He's asking his team. He's like, "Oh, how many spots do we need to make up?" He's like, "We're currently down. We need to make up at least 2." He's like, "All right," and he just full sends it at full speed, hugging against the wall, and just passes all these cars that are like taking their time going through the turn. Passes them through the outside wall. Kind of scuffs up like his front right fender and his tire, but whatever, at what cost, right? Anyway, he makes it into whatever the qualifier that he was like, pretty much would have not made it if he did not make that move. And then in the interview, you know, a news agency asking him like, "Well, what made you do that?" He's like, "Well, you know, back in the day when I played the Nintendo GameCube, I used to play NASCAR like 2002 or whatever, 2004." And that was like one of the moves that you could pull off in the video game, so I decided to try it out today. Just absolute
Incredible.
Chad. Just Chad, dude. Absolutely insane.
I have no idea
Incredible.
what rank he has in the league, but he is my favorite nice car driver.
Dude, so they implemented like NASCAR into Rocket League, and I thought his number would be in there, but I forgot it's NICECAR and not NASCAR, so he's not there yet. But when he does make it to NASCAR, I'm definitely a fan.
When he gets there.
Yeah. That's
All right, so I am setting up the next match in the next rounds. As soon as I get all our scores reported, we'll be good to go. It looks like only the match that we watched has reported so far.
Okay, so perhaps the other ones are still going. Yeah, it was a little bit of a
Yes.
quick one.
Yeah, that went by pretty quick.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what do we want to talk about, huh? While we're setting up this match.
You know what I want to talk about?
Ford Ranger. I know. I knew it.
We need to
Listen,
talk about what happened last night
We
with
did-
this
we
Ford
did-
Ranger.
I don't know.
Let me clarify about the Ford Ranger.
Yeah, if you
part of
weren't,
the
you know what?
conversation.
No spoilers. If you weren't here during the League of Legends night, you're wrong, and you should go back, watch the VODs, find out what was so funny about Ford Ranger, and then come back and then laugh with us. No spoilers. Okay, go back to the VODs, which you can do fine. Where? Where can
Let
we
us-
find the VODs? Besides
Well, you
the
can
Twitch
find the-
VODs,
There's that, yeah.
but they disappear.
If they disappear and
Like 14 days.
yeah, that's like,
Whack.
you know, it's like RC Cola versus Coke or Pepsi, because the YouTube VODs are much better.
Facts.
Because you can find them at youtube.com/MTA Solutions. That's not why they're better, but you can find them there.
yeah, and
they're-
they're there forever. Forever.
YouTube's
ever.
just got a better VOD quality. That's
a
just how it
facts.
is. Yeah. And it's there forever. Unless we delete it for some reason.
Ooh, copyright fragments. Just
Well, I mean, we do tend to sing songs
yeah. hum 'em.
so accurately that we
you never
we-
know. They might think we're some famous singers.
That's true. Like, they don't have the license to this song. What's going on here?
I know it's
Yeah.
Tuesday, but what do you have planned for the weekend?
What do I have planned for the weekend?
yeah.
Oh god, what weekend is this? I have to think in the this weekend. You know what I do every weekend?
I don't know what I do.
Saturday is the day I spend doing all the homework I wasn't able to finish throughout the week, which usually ends up being all of it.
Rough.
So that's Saturday. Sunday, if I'm lucky, I get some gaming in.
Nice. And where you been gaming?
Yeah. You know, I've been trying Overwatch 2,
Ooh.
just a little bit because that came
Damn.
out. So
Okay.
You know,
you,
what with-
don't invite the best McCree in North America to come play?
honestly, I'm down. The only thing is, I'm usually just
Isn't it free if
Messing
you have
around in the-
Overwatch 1?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
I
All
mean-
right, Dr. Disrespect. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta respect Dr. Disrespect's energy because apparently it's the same as mine right now.
All right. Well,
Still waiting on the final team.
I'll have to
They haven't
go and
reported yet.
I'll have to go and take a look at the Overwatch 2 then. Yeah, I never really got into it. Played it for the first couple months probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a perfect game.
I mean,
It's
what
not
is a
perfect.
perfect game besides Counter Strike? That
Skyrim.
that has kid,
Said
that-
no
that-
one.
that has hitbox issues since forever.
Yeah,
Still
part of the
doesn't have
charm.
128 tick. Yeah. I don't know. What would be considered almost a nearly perfect game? Followers only chat? No, we don't do that around here. You're free to chat
Free to chat.
while we're chatting. I'm just trying to think.
At along.
You know,
What's weird? What's weird about it?
what's weird about it? I
Wait,
don't know.
do we have it enabled? Because anybody's welcome. You don't have to be a follower only.
Oh, it's not enabled.
I don't think
Follow
it's
kick was that follower.
Oh, I see. Nobody has to follow. You just got to show up and
Yeah.
check it out.
Just
and
be
chill.
here, be square. But hey, if you want to follow, it's also allowed. There's a follow button top right corner.
Highly recommended, of course.
Yeah.
Slappiest content on undiscovered Twitch.
I know a guy named Slappy.
No, it's
Snappy
it's
or
a ch. It's
Snappy.
chappy.
Snappy
Yeah, chappy.
or slappy
You were
or
close.
chappy.
It's Snappy who likes to get slappy when we're playing games.
Yeah, it gets slappy with these words.
Yeah.
Hey guy, hello.
Hello.
Lucid King
Cracks
over
me
there,
up.
resident sleeper, dude. Yeah, that's your Rocket League content there, bud.
Hey.
Put Lucid King to sleep with our awesome banter. I don't understand.
I don't understand. He's
Maybe we
probably-
need to talk more about the
he's-
Ford Ranger.
he's- I don't know. Just
Do we
waiting
have-
for a couple more teams to finish up, or one team, I guess, or one
Yeah.
matchup. And we
Yep.
will be showcasing Huantan versus Additional Practice.
Nice.
Again, week 6, the top 6 teams after tonight's matchups will advance to the finals, where they will get eliminated down to top 4 to go into the grand final weekend. So again, this will continue on into next week, perhaps maybe a half hour or an hour longer stream, just to give teams a little bit more coverage on their journey. Hopefully not too long though. I do like my sleep. So hopefully everybody's cool with showing up an hour sooner instead of staying an hour later.
I do like that idea as well. Also note that I am currently streaming and partaking in this fine event from Arizona, where it is 11 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's also
Yeah.
warmer.
But yeah.
It is definitely warmer. I actually have the fans on.
My God. So what takes
They
you to
would-
Arizona? Is it just like a vacation?
No. So after
Oh, okay.
after EBS last week, I was
Yeah.
coming down to finish the week off and relax with my family for 2 days. But we have a client here in Arizona, so that was extended to go do some work with my clients.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad. One does not complain. Jet setting around and getting paid. Don't mind at all.
Nice. Yeah, that does sound good.
All right.
Working
I'm
on,
about to
pursuing
try
another
and
client.
send out invites one more time here.
Our additional practice is still in the game, so they're probably not going to accept.
Oh. Okay. I sent it to Quantan.
I think Wonton is currently playing tonight, down one player. There was
Well,
only 4 players in
They
Discord.
did
for them.
say that one player, was running overtime on their work. Imagine putting work over team and
Imagine.
tournament. Priorities, wrong place. Just kidding. Make that money. But I
Make
guess
that
their
money,
substitute
money.
is also not here, so might have to do a 4v5. It do be like that. I have been a part of many 4v5s. Easy dubs. Just aim, forehead.
Just
Forehead,
aim.
forehead.
See, that seems to be where I struggle.
What was my strat when we were playing Valorant? It was clicking foreheads.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, when Valorant came out and I introduced it to Pack Rats, and I was like, we play so much Counter-Strike together, like let's just jump on and play Valorant. It's free, right? So we go over there, and he's like struggling, and I could just tell that he's not having fun. He's not communicating. He's not really talking. I'm like, dude, just talk to me. Like, what's happening? He's like, man, just like too much going on at once. Like there's stuff all over my screen. There is,
Yep.
like I have to all these abilities. I don't know what they're doing. I was like, dude, just stop what you're doing. Don't use any abilities. Here's the 4 firearms that I can recommend, and just aim forehead. And
I was there for that. I do remember.
and
that.
oh my god, he was getting double and triple kills with just like a marshal.
Yep.
With
It
just
was
like a
noticeable.
scout. And I was like, bro, what the heck? He's like, this is actually quite fun.
He's like, I'm just playing it like CS:GO now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it
Well-
definitely works if you do have the skill for it.
Both of you are quite good at CS:GO. I won't say Packrats is quite at your skill level when it comes
Oh.
to CS:GO.
Oh, he has improved dramatically.
But he is good.
You know, like
he
I
is-
thought you were
he is
talking about
pretty good.
me for a second, and I was like, no,
That's-
you're wrong.
Chatty, do you have CS:GO downloaded?
No, I don't.
Fair.
I don't. I mean, I will. I'm gonna learn and become pro. I think we were
It's
talking
easy.
about that.
It is a fun game. It is a fun game. I've
Yeah.
been considering it, getting back into it
Easy
lately,
to
just
pick
so I
up-
could
easy
go
to
play
pick
with
up.
the crew.
Yeah, it's easy to pick up, hard to master one of those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually find it very fun because, you know, like Packrats was, I think, silver or bronze when he first started Rocket League, and I was maybe like slightly higher rank than him when we started playing together, and kind of introduced him to it and just showed him like a very basic. And I remember how amazed he was by like my very basic aerial shots. And then he just loved the game so much, he ended up like grinding it out and taking like the basic stuff that I taught him, and then like mastered it, and I think was like a grand champ. And you know, playing with the Air Force Gaming team now, so for their Rocket League as well. Pretty interesting to see. But the same thing with Counter-Strike. You know, it kicked off at him being like a low silver to being a Nova and turning into actually legendary Eagle Master. It was absolutely crazy to see. Some of the shots this guy pulls off nowadays, it's like, damn. I wonder where he learned that from.
So Wonton Additional Practice have reported their for round 11, and it was an extremely close game for a 4v5. Additional Practice picking up the win, but that's going to go ahead and allow us to move into round 13. So I'm going to go ahead and post the matchups for round 13 for our teams, and again, we're going to go ahead and be tuning into Additional Practice in Zquids for the final match stream.
Oh, it'll be additional. Oh, okay, I thought it was Wonton additional practice.
No, Additional Practice and Zquids are who we're going to feature. We just Wonton Additional Practice just finished.
Okay, so it's Alaska Yoda. All right, so I need to.
So if you want to go forward with getting that lobby set up, and I'm going to go ahead and let the team captains know.
And yeah, Sushi Charm. I did reach out, haven't heard anything back. But if you know someone or can get us in touch with Alaska Airlines, we would love that. That would be great.
Yeah. Maybe
this
we
is
can
me
get-
using me. I'm intrigued voice. Can you tell?
Yeah, Alaska Airlines would be a huge sponsor, great partner, even perhaps. Imagine getting like a crew flown out somewhere.
Yeah,
as like a prize. Like, oh, you get to go. You won a Valorant tournament. Now you get to fly out to actual professional.
Anywhere
Valorant
Alaska
tournament.
Airlines can fly. Whatever you can talk the pilot into. If you...
Nice.
Yeah, it was booked for New York, but you can stoke the
We're
fire
going
and
to
get 'em go
Bahamas.
Germany. Yeah.
How much gas we got? All right.
Come on, pilot. You can do this.
Who's higher seating? Is it Zquids or additional practice?
Zquids.
All right, so Zquids.
Is it Zquids or is it Squids? Like all one word. Squids.
I believe it is Zquids.
I really want to pronounce it wrong.
All right, we're just waiting for the team captains to agree or disagree if they want to do pick and bans, and or if they just want to agree on the map that they want to play. Pick ban, okay. So alright, they are doing their big bands. Let's tune in and see what we got here. Alright, so we banned Haven.
Ban Haven. Sounds like a. It sounds like one of those bands. You know, they kind of take a version of the real band's name and they just do covers.
Yeah.
Of like Van Halen, but instead it's Ban Haven.
Well,
I'll go back to being muted.
it's. I do see where you go.
Sometimes I do these things where I confess my dumb thoughts, but I have to.
Yeah, I mean, it was a valuable thought.
Was
I
it?
appreciate-
I mean, I understand it wasn't
appreciated
very valuable.
But it was just out of nowhere. Like, if anything, it was like, yeah, Ben Haven could be like a band name. You could have just
Dude,
stopped
that's
there.
been me. That's been me all day. Is like out of nowhere thoughts. Like I was trying to. I was at the gym and they were explaining the workout, and I was like, why don't they just make the ends of a hammer round like a mace? That way, no matter how you hit the nail, it's going in because, you know, it's not. That's what I was thinking about. It's like, why am I like this? I'm supposed to be focusing on something, and instead I'm wondering why hammers are shaped the way they are. Anyway, tune in next week where you learn more how broken my brain is.
Alright, these guys are taking their sweet time with their picks and bans. we are kicking this off. Additional practice versus Zequids. Zequids is higher seeding, so they decided to do the first ban. It came down to Fracture. Additional practice decided to stay on the attacking side. And looks like Shep, I believe, just came in, so their fifth player actually did arrive just in time.
Whoo! So that was unsure for a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
Pulling some overtime and then
Yeah.
just snuck in just right at the last second.
Yeah. Took a while to do pick and bans. I'm not sure if that was a stall tactic by additional practice. To get their fifth player in.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
They need to
Cannot confirm or deny. I was like, come on, guys. Like, please. We got picks and bans to do.
That
Stalin Nancy's. Alright. I will allow it.
M8,
So-
you always say 4-head, but I think you've got a 5-head because that is like
Placing swarm grenade.
4D
Placing
chess.
swarm grenade.
Yeah.
Alarm bot out.
I don't know. I mean, I cannot confirm or deny. I may have done something like that before.
Yeah.
And sometimes somebody's just running behind, and you have to, like, you know, engage with the other team or admins, and you have to ask them dumb questions and stall. My dog is barking. Do you think that needs to go outside? Alright, here we go. Additional practice will try to break into this A site. Will flash straight in. Spots one player in Haven. Alaskan Yoda is one sole defenseman here. Tucked in behind the site. As rotations are slowly starting to pile in.
Alarm bot down.
Why the rotations actually coming in here, and I believe additional practice realizing that rotates may have happened already. So they decided to pull off. You can see Zequids also second guessing themselves and starting to rotate. Contagious here. And actually the entire team will quietly take the ropes onto the other side. Oh, mistakes were made. Perhaps that was heard. Actually, nobody's close enough for that.
Across the map.
Alaskan Yoda literally just been tucked in on this angle since the beginning. He does have a turret there that will spot probably the first player. Yep.
30 seconds left.
So the gig is up. Jelly will get an opener though. Does get tagged down pretty low. Gets smoked out. We still have Alaskan here tucked in. We'll get first, we'll get a second.
Spike down A.
Nice
Flawless.
pickup.
Yoda. Oh man. So Alaskan Yoda with the 2 headshots just straight in a row.
Yeah, that pistol, if you actually right click, it shoots out a burst. And then if you left click, it shoots out a 1. And if you left click and right click, it shoots out like a 4 bullet.
Placing swarm grenade.
So it makes it pretty strong when people are coming at you at a very close distance.
Placing alarm bot.
Yeah.
Right now we are
Big
looking
tech.
at Castech on attack, correct?
Additional practice is on the attack.
Oh, okay. I thought
Castec
the higher
is on
seeded team-
defense.
Oh, okay.
We'll catch them.
Ooh. Does tag up
Bring
the
them down.
Marshall. Oh, very close once again. Might be able to follow it up here. Man, we'll get an open pick.
Very clean.
Oh, they're just going
One
full
enemy
in.
remaining.
Nice, and sold out
Spike
from
down
Contagious.
B.
We'll do a fast rotate.
In the zip line, you go through the middle.
With a shorty.
Quite loud.
Oh.
Melee man, I believe that was his second or third for that round there. defensive strategies. Nice little bait and switch on the B side.
Some stars in this reality.
Yeah, it was actually really nice to see between the Jelly and Milliman. Milliman kind of baited out the shots. Milliman kind of like posted up close and did a little bait and switch. Good tactic.
I'll find you.
Contagious go now with the Marshal once again. We'll actually just hold for the pushes here, looks like, while the rest of the team will post up onto the site. Alaskan Yoda should hear some of this action here. Uh-oh. Spotted and gets wall banged. Uh-oh, Guilty gets caught off guard here and a little bit out of positioning. Melee Man does get taken out by Shep.
So what's with the panic sprays? I gotta ask. What is it? What's it?
Panic sprays.
Yeah, the tagging the wall.
What makes you
Last
think
player
they're panicked,
standing.
It just seems like in the heat of the battle, they're doing something and then they're spraying the wall all of a sudden.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
oh, are you talking about, man, I don't remember.
Like graffiti, like
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, actually,
spray
like
paint.
graffiti,
Sprays, the
spray
stickers.
paint?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure. I could relate to that one. In Counter-Strike, you don't really spray until like the end of the beginning of the round. You know, some people actually do utilize the graffitis in-game, like in Counter-Strike, to cover up strategic spots on the ground or on the wall, so people cannot use their lineups for their smoke or utility, which is a pretty big brain move.
Yeah, so the paint will actually prevent that.
Yeah. So you can actually do that in this game also. I wonder where they got the idea from.
We already see a
Oh,
lot of
beautiful
overlap
stuff.
between the two games, right?
Watch out!
Flares are stuck here underneath.
Gun here.
Ooh, look at this. Alaskan Yoda will go aggressive. Nice pickup by Milliman. Contagious will get one opener. Ronan will try to get...
Last player standing.
Ooh,
Oof.
does get taken out very rapidly by Lord. Milliman with another three-piece. Pretty strong
Stuck
defense.
that toe
on,
out around the corner
yeah.
and got shot
Yeah.
immediately.
Let's look at the ping differences here. Ronan does have 120, 160, spiking
1
up
second,
pretty
peeps.
high
I
up.
gotta visit the Astral to
Must be
play
on
some
Wi-Fi?
stars.
Station on 107.
Wow.
Man, even
That's pretty
Guilty's throttling from like 80 to 100.
Right there.
Not the ping you want to be playing competitive at.
I've played with like 120, 130. So, but I've also been used to it, and I've been playing on that ping for quite some time, and you know, I kind of learned to adapt to it.
Wiped.
I mean, all my best games I was rubber banded.
Oh,
Can't die if the
Lord.
team can't figure out where you're actually supposed to be.
So much of this game is about the split-second reactions that I just feel like that'd be awful.
Yeah.
I guess if you're used to it, though, there's something there.
So I think
It's no
Shep,
practice,
yeah,
that's
Shep did get hurt here.
Additional practice is one of the teams that came into the league with
One
not much
enemy remaining.
experience. They're really playing for the fun of it.
Last player
And I have to
standing.
give them so much credit.
Spike down A.
Watching their matches 6 weeks later, there is noticeable improvement.
30 seconds left.
I'm not sure if they've done scrims or if they've played much outside of leagues, but they noticeably have more coordination. Just in general, their aiming has gotten a little bit better. It's nice to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes me wonder what's going on in between matches from this week to the previous weeks. Are they meeting up?
Placing swarm
Are they
grenade.
getting those strategies
Alarm
figured
bot
out? It'll be interesting to pull them aside and see if.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Like, I mean, that's the whole point, right? You possibly
Placing swarm grenade. Recalling my
could
bot.
go from,
Placing
you
swarm
know,
grenade.
not the best team
Placing alarm
to
bot.
somewhere in the middle of a pack. And
Trap
that's the
destroyed.
great thing about these tournaments. It's kind of like an entry level of the
You want to
tournaments,
play?
right?
Let's play.
So it has a lot of potential and room for improvements, and I just hope people utilize the time that they have. Oh, Alaskan Yoda does hear a lot of these players.
There's been a pretty good amount of the player base that has been in the community Discord looking for scrims in their off days.
Yeah,
It's been
Out of
nice
the
to see,
charges.
you know?
yeah. I ended up actually playing yesterday evening with somebody from Apex Legends, just because I had nobody else online. Oh, was
Spike
it-
down.
okay, it was
Attacker
Jelly.
spawn.
Here we go with the craziness. Oh my god, they're actually pushing in. A little wild there. Almost decided to go
Teleport's ready.
for a
30
wild
seconds left.
push. Contagious here with the spike all by himself in the
Spike
underpass.
down,
I'm not
B.
sure if he knew that he had the spike or if he just didn't communicate to the team to come with, or what perhaps may have been a miscommunication there.
10 seconds left.
Or a trick play gone wrong.
Nice. Good play by Shepard. Oh no. The equivalent of Suzette. Wait, he has a Vandal. Why isn't he using it? Okay. Interesting.
I'm sure there's a reason. There's got to be.
May have didn't know that it picked it up by running over it or something. I mean, it happened to me a couple times. People yelled at me like, "Hey, noob, you had an op on your hands," or an AK. I'm like, huh?
Together.
When?
When? Last round. Oh, cool. Let me know next time. Ahead of time.
Yeah.
Variable removed.
Oh,
Nice shot.
what a shot.
Yes. Milliman's looking to fight there. Will send out a decoy. I actually would have liked for him to kind of stick with that decoy and use it to his advantage. But opts out to play it safe. Backs it up.
There.
Jelly here, perhaps. Did hear a player misstep.
Now, when you send a decoy out and then just completely change position at that point, you gotta wonder, like, okay, did they know for sure that there was someone around that corner?
Well, yeah, because it's your character that sent out that decoy, right? So you could show
Well, yeah, yeah,
presence at one side, and then you can actually rotate. But chances are the team may think that you're still at the area because that's where the decoy came from.
So they're communicating to the rest of the team that they just saw you in a position that
30
you were
seconds
no
left.
longer in. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, how do you play it while remaining in the
Spike
same
planted.
position? What's the advantage there? Let that be the surprise and then pop out. Do that shoulder jump, the shoulder peek,
Shoulder peek,
while your
yeah.
decoys taking the brunt of the blast.
The players are detained. Oh no!
no.
Oh no!
Last
Uh
player
oh.
standing.
This player is not detained though. Oh. Alaskan Yoda opts in for hard scoping at such a close range there. I mean,
I'm
not a fan
little
of that
thrown off
decision.
by that myself.
Yeah. Actually, Marshall does have like a good accuracy no scoping, so he probably would have been better off no scoping there. But that was actually interesting to see two players got trapped in that ult that actually ended up disarming two of them, and they went in for the knife kills.
Dang. That was cool to see, though.
Players are saying that there is a little bit of lag on this Oregon server that's going on.
There.
Man will get an opener here. I'll ask you what it does here.
Found
A lot
them.
of these. I like this play. Oh, clean shot.
One enemy
Gets a
remaining.
second. It's all up to Sage.
Systematic annihilation
Go,
of
go,
the other
go.
team. Just as soon as that wall falls, dead, and then pops to that next target.
Yeah,
I'm just
Rakiman,
blown away.
Pretty clutch there. Nice play. Puts up a little sprint in line for himself. Goes through, lurks in, and gets actually a very nice read on the first player. Possibly full-on attack here. As additional practice, we'll trade 1-for-1.
Take flight.
Decoy. Going in.
Time to jump.
Oh, actually, Shep does not fall for that bait. Ends up taking Milliman out. Nicely done.
Prepare for hellfire.
Spike
Oh,
down.
there's a great ult there by Ronan. Nicely done. Catches one of them off guard. Tafio here is actually lurking. He could see can prevent this plant.
Spike planted.
Oh, a little bit of misread and
One enemy
missed
remaining.
shot, but does recover. It's all up to Contagious here with a Marshall. Uh-oh, 30 health. Yeah, not a chance.
Shocked to death.
Yeah, zapped with a finger. Finger zap.
Shocking. Running low.
Interesting character. We got M8 communicating with the team here, trying to figure out what
Yeah,
some of the
Oregon
lag
has
is.
been
There's trouble on the Oregon Trail.
I'm at McDonald's and I'm fine. Nice. Love it. Alright, guilty.
No,
Interesting. Gonna try and actually scope it out here. Sure, the team is working their way
Standing
up
ahead.
to A here. Guilty will go with the lurk.
Nightmare, take them.
Oh, he got spotted though. Oh my god, Guilty just taken out while he was trying to rat for that play there.
unfortunate.
Yeah, just quicker on the trigger. Oh, big dink on Shep, but Shep will actually trade it out.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
I've noticed there's some players that seem to just like if they're taken out, they're taking someone with them.
30 seconds
Sometimes
left.
two.
Yeah, definitely pretty quick on the reaction.
BYB fam, going to Astral to do them Astral Guardian things I do. Rise and bring glory.
8-2, so we got 2 rounds left here for the final half.
All right.
Nowhere to run!
Concealment.
Brett is here. Nice shot by Jelly. Ooh, Mailman will take out one in underpass as well. Shep is stuck in this corner and gets completely
Last player
blinded, gets
standing.
taken out. It's sold up to Station. Going into underpass, trying to hide. Trying
Teleport's
to
broken.
at least find something.
Not hiding, being tactical.
Yeah.
Flawless.
Jelly knows too well though. 4th kill for him this round.
Last round in the half.
Here's what leaderboards are looking like. Alaskan Yoda with a 12, Jelly with a 12, 9, 9, and 7. Shep does have quite a few nice shots that I've seen him make. Definitely standing out for the men of him. 9 kills on him. Shannon with a 5, Contagious with a 5, Guilty at the 4.
You know what to do.
Shep does seem to have a little bit more of an aggressive.
You want to play?
playstyle,
Let's
like
play.
You. Goes out there, gets a kill, but also is getting killed at almost at a trade-off.
Hey, I'm back.
Nice, done by Jelly here.
One enemy remaining. Spike down
Down
B.
Contagious,
Flawless.
yeah, taken out.
Flawless.
10-2.
Switching
Half time,
sides.
switching sides.
Nice, very nice.
I should play
Yeah,
some
pretty
Astro
dominant
Stars
start
in this
here
reality.
by Zequids, showing off some very nice and good teamwork, good bait and switches, great retakes, good use of utilities and things like that. So I'm actually curious if they want to go aggressive here on A. I would actually like to see this from Shep and Guilty. And see if they go for this early information.
So you're hoping
But-
for Shep and Guilty to go aggressive on A? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Oh, look at that.
Take this.
That's a quick start there. Melee Man with an opening pick.
Watch out.
Contagious is here. Looks like that push on A did not happen,
Spike planted.
but they
Such
are
a
grouped
sad
up all
fall.
together. Oh my god, that flashbang and 360 rotate. Good trades by Guilty.
Last player standing.
Isn't able to capitalize on another trade.
Out of
Shannon is
charges.
just last person standing once again. Rough. A little bit too happy in that flick.
Oh yeah. Now that's something I'm familiar with. I remember the flick.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, it comes down to muscle memory. So if you have been playing, let's say, like, if I play
I should
Counter-Strike
probably
for
play
such a
some
long
stars
time
in
and I
the
switch to
astral plane.
Valorant and I match my sensitivity of Counter-Strike with Valorant, I'll be able to
Oh, yeah.
like flick my shots. But it all comes with like muscle memory. So it all comes down to how long this player been playing on sensitivity or the mouse they've been using with the
Yeah.
DPI that they have.
Right.
Quick update. We do have one of our matches reporting for round 13. Midnight Sun picking up the win against Going Guys with undefeated.
Shot down.
Wow.
There's a
Yes,
jelly.
congratulations.
Shannon will get out of there.
Absolutely.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Shannon does good work. We'll take down one. 1 versus 2. Actually, we do have Jelly that's slightly hurt. I don't know if he's gonna be anticipating. Oh, he saw it. Yeah. Secures the 12th match point for additional
Match
practice.
point.
Sorry, sequence. What I said, additional practice. for a push here. Oh, perhaps. I like this. I like this. Here we go. Keep going. Love to see it. There's the decoy going out. Ronan gets taken out. This is a great, possibly the end. As additional practice, scrambling, trying to beat him to the plant. They do. They don't have to commit to this fight. They can simply back off right now.
Last player standing.
21 HP, gonna get knifed. Gonna get knifed. They're going for the knife. They're going for it. Oh, the shotty.
Decided against it there at the end.
Jeez.
GG, boys.
Well,
GG.
that is closed out. Well,
That's gonna do it for
that will do
our...
it for our week
Well
6.
played, teams.
Yep. Week 6 of season 2
Week 6
of our open leagues. And I have to say,
2.
this has been a pretty phenomenal 6 weeks of gameplay. It's been really fun.
It went by so quick too.
It did go by really fast, actually.
I could have sworn we just had like week 3
Yeah,
or week 4.
I'm surprised that it's already week 6.
Well, yeah, so stay tuned for those of you that are within our Discord and teams wondering if they're advancing into the final week. We will go through all of the score reporting, post the new standings for the teams. As a reminder, top 6 teams will advance into the next week. More information will be put out for those teams. For those of you that didn't make it, obviously, thank you very much for participating. We hope you guys continue improving, playing together within the community. Continue supporting your local teams and your local friends. Tune in into our streams. Cheer and support your local gaming league together.
And the MTA Foundation.
MTA Foundation. Obviously, this is all
Oh, yeah.
profit. All the sponsors. Moolah goes to the MTA Foundation, which supports some great things within local communities such as Girls Who Code, veteran organizations, and senior services, and so many other different
forget about
projects,
the scholarship
scholarships and grants. Yep.
Yeah, and you got to help out with that just by playing video games. That's pretty cool, right?
That was pretty cool.
So at the
Agreed.
very least, if you didn't make it to next week, you can say that you helped out with something that makes an impact.
And you definitely did. You should put that on your resume. You're
Oh, yeah.
definitely supporting your local communities by just being here. So we appreciate all of you. Well, why don't you bless us off with some sponsor hashtag ads, Chappie?
Some hashtag ads. So, again, starting at the very top, we have our premier sponsor, Monster Energy, for all your energy needs. I don't know why I'm doing this voice now. All of a sudden, I'm doing the radio announcer voice. Monster's coming in as our top sponsor, as always, or as they have been all season. We really appreciate their support. And again, as we were alluding to earlier, well, not alluding to, we were straight up saying earlier, this supports the great cause of the MTA Foundation, and Monsters has made a huge impact in that. But now we've got some other platinum sponsors, but we can't forget about HyperX celebrating their 20th birthday. Also, their gaming peripherals, their streaming microphones, fantastic. The support is very much appreciated.
And I
Who else
did
we got?
hear from a little birdie that we might have some HyperX swag during grand finals.
Oh, there's swag.
The swag, yeah, perhaps maybe swag for some of our competitors that will be
Interesting.
at the grand finals. So yeah, stay tuned for more information on that.
Swag and swag are definitely two different things. Hopefully it's swag.
Swag. I'm just saying
Hope
it.
swag.
What is swag? Actually,
Swag is an illicit substance.
oh,
Of course.
Of course it
right.
is.
Okay. Swag. We're not.
Okay.
Nobody's getting drugs from HyperX. Okay.
No,
we just want to make
absolutely
that
not.
clear.
But they do have some killer swag that they have sent and
Yes.
provided, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
from what I hear. Or the
Yeah.
birdie has been whispering.
Well, they definitely have sent quite a few boxes to us. So yeah, thank you.
That's
for
awesome.
HyperX.
Yeah. Very much appreciated. And then, of course, we have our platinum sponsors. Let's start with Alapex. We've said it before, but I'll say it again. All these amazing stream assets that you're seeing, the artwork in the background, the motions, the graphics, all of it done by Alapex. We really appreciate that and appreciate them sponsoring this season.
Not only that, but me myself being part of Alapex, I have been a TO and organizer for both seasons now. So
Yeah.
Alapex has
yeah.
really been bringing it to the table.
Yeah. And then we've got, let's see, who else is our platinum sponsor here?
We have F-Secure.
F-Secure. So we've got F-Secure, who is your go-to company for cybersecurity needs. Then we've got other great brands such as
Comic-Con.
Arctic Comic-Con, and I really need to pull up this list.
I got it up. I'll run it down real quick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming in our gold sponsorships, we have JSI, Trajectory, Wasilla Rotary, Theory Group, Zixel, Upper One Studios, Subway, Sienna, and Comsoft. Many local businesses as well as many large businesses who supporting our efforts here in Alaska. Coming in our silver tier, we have Dorsey, Iron Dog, Rent-A-Geek, and Nomad Cinematics. Big shout out to Nomad. Solid crew over there. Love working with them. And then Alaska Raceway Park coming in our bronze tier, showing their support, kicking it back. But
yeah,
honestly,
if you guys haven't been to the Alaska Raceway, definitely check it out. They have some pretty cool events going on. I know
it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun to actually go out to the racetrack. We don't really have a big scenery here in Alaska, but you will actually see some crazy builds on that racetrack. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah, quite professional. But to all our sponsors, to all the supporters, to all the players, to all the teams, shout out to everybody. Without the support, without the players in our community, without the teams that sign up season after season, we wouldn't even be able to do this. We need the community to support the events so that our sponsors want to support the events, and it's a very symbiotic relationship between everybody and everything that's happening. And so we just thank everyone for being here. We're looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe I'll be traveling during leagues personally. I'll be on an airplane. So I think Inmate might be planning to try and stream our Hearthstone matches. But of course, Thursday we have Rocket League, and Rocket League is a fantastic night. Inmate, Pack Rats, all the crew coming in, really putting down some awesome games, some awesome shoutcasting. It is a really entertaining stream every Thursday. And then on Friday, be sure to return for Apex Legends. And that will end up concluding the last week of open seasons for Season 2 of the MTA leagues.
Wow.
That's
Can't
quite the
believe
lineup.
we're so far in. Yeah.
It is really a lineup, honestly, right? It's a lot of work, is it not?
Nah, it's not that much. Actually, I think we can host this like twice a year with 10 games, easy.
Twice a year, I concur. 10 games, that would scare the shit out of us. We have a lot more people.
Where's the bleeper? Beep.
Beep. Excuse me. Sorry.
Family program.
That would scare the tar out of me.
The tar.
The tar.
Oh man.
Well,
all right.
Yeah,
well,
this concludes
Bobby,
our
Alex.
matches. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys.
Always.
Thank you both for all of your work this season and last season.
That's facts.
And looking forward to the future.
Yeah, yet again, we couldn't have done it without our great volunteers and without our community. So as you guys grow, we grow. As always.
And then the MTA Foundation grows, and more people
MTA
are getting
Foundation
educated because they got
grows.
scholarships.
And
It's an upward spiral, baby.
It really is symbiotic, is it not? Like
Oh, yeah.
the community supports the event supports the community through the foundation. Our sponsors support the event and the foundation. It is just, it truly is a good little situation we have here, and it's a pleasure to be a part of it. I have to say.
And the thing is, like, also for our
All
community,
right.
if you are somebody who is interested in breaking into the industry, like, this is so early on within Alaska that you have some great opportunities to be a volunteer and maybe perhaps improve on your shoutcasting skills or organizational skills. And so, if any of you guys ever want to be part of MTA Gaming and the supporting staff, and you would like to be a volunteer, we have some great volunteers for League of Legends. We have some volunteers that are helping with Hearthstone and Rocket League, and me and Bobby taking on kind of like Valorant roles. So we're still looking for some more volunteers for additional games. And if any of you are interested in being a shoutcaster that is knowledgeable of the game, or would like to get experience in that field, and perhaps maybe
Yeah.
you want to break into the gaming industry with your shoutcasting skills or something like that, or tournament organizing, things like that, just reach out to one of us, and we would love to give you a shot at it and help you improve, and
In
also
addition to
help
that,
us
you
as well.
can, yeah, and you can also visit mtasolutions.com. Head on over to the esports section, and down towards the bottom of that page, you will find a sign up to be a volunteer as well. So if you don't want to reach out directly to us, you can also go that route. But any route you take, volunteering to this is a pretty fun experience.
Definitely, for sure. And maybe perhaps you can even come out to the South Mountain and drink some monsters along some of the legends like myself, Chappie, and Bobby.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Now that terrible.
One caffeinated day.
Only one allowed. The rest are ours.
Uh.
We drink like 6 of them because
Good.
the weekends are very stressful.
That's a very long day for us.
Very long day as well. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all for hanging out. Good morning, good evening, good night. Hopefully to see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, 8 o'clock, Alaska Standard Time. Hearthstone, Week 6. Be there, be square. Catch you guys then. Good morning, good evening, good night. Take care.
Bye.